All right, we'll wait a couple seconds here, a few minutes, and just see if anyone's on. I'm gonna test and see if the camera's where it needs to be today. That looks pretty good. So happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Looking forward to practicing with you all today. Did anyone join us? Can everyone hear me if anyone else is on? I think there might be one other person. If so, just type in the chat box that you can hear me or you can't. I just saw you, Laura. It's so good to hear you on here, see you on here. However we want to call it these days, since we're all in our homes. So very excited. Well, I'm glad that you can hear me. I'll give it a couple minutes. We're just a few minutes till 11:30, so I just wanted to get on and make sure that I had the camera working right this time. So it looks like I am going to have a head and a full body. So I'm very, very happy about that. So just takes a few times to get this all worked out. So I hope everyone's doing real well. We have a couple more minutes and we'll just see who else joins us. Welcome into my humble abode. I tried to hide all of my belongings, but you can still see a lot of them. So hopefully it's not too distracting. All right, we're at about 11:30, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm Angela. If you guys can't hear me or have any thoughts, just please type them in the chat. I'll be able to see them today. I'm going to teach our B sequence class. It's a little bit different than maybe sequence you've taken elsewhere if you haven't taken it with us before. With any yoga class, you just do whatever works for you, and I can't see you, so you can just totally chill out and watch me if you prefer. But I'm gonna go ahead and when we go into Shavasana for the final Shavasana, I'll leave you in Shavasana. I'll say my goodbyes then, and then you can take as long as you want. So I'll go ahead and I'll walk through some of these poses. I'm gonna demo them for you and try to do them with you as best as I can. It's kind of hard though to breathe through all of them, so I may not do them to the same intensity. And some of them I may just walk you through it first and I'll let you know. So yeah, just if you have any thoughts or any comments, please go ahead and comment. And I'm really excited to be here with all of you. Happy Wednesday. We'll go ahead and get started. So come to your mat, bring your toes and heels together, toes and heels to touch. And then the first is the Pranayama breathing exercise. You can do whatever you want with your arms. I'm going to demo it once for the traditional version. And you choose if you'd like to have your arms out or something else. But traditionally, you're going to interlace all 10 fingers underneath your chin. Try to bring your thumbs to your Adam's apple. And then on your inhale, making a snoring sound, slowly bring the elbows up as high as you can for a count of 6. Then on your exhale, you just drop your head back without a back bend, making an HA sound. And then slowly bring the elbows to touch for a count of 6. We'll go through that 10 times. So if everyone wants to go ahead and get started. So go ahead and pick what formation works for you. If you want to do the traditional, go ahead. I'm not going to demo through these, so I'm going to count through them for you. So go ahead and get started. So inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your head back, HA down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows touch. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your head back, HA down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your head back, HA down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your head back, HA down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your head back, HA down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, HA down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows touch. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your head back, HA down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your head back, HA down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tadasana. And so in between poses, we'll take a Tadasana, a really relaxed Tadasana, usually just a few seconds or so, just to kind of let the body reset. You want to have very little movement here, just a chance to let your body take in the fruits of all its labor. All right, next pose, standing half moon, arms overhead, interlace your fingers, releasing your index finger. So it comes to a point at the top. Coming into the Kali Mudra, you're going to bring the biceps by your ears, just behind your ears, and on your inhale, lift up and out, lifting up and trying to touch the ceiling, and then go right and left about 10 to 15 times. Moving past your flexibility. Keep going as much as you need to, right and left, right and left, right and left. Keep finding that stretch. Keep reaching right and left. Each time trying to touch the ceiling with the tips of your fingers. Keep reaching right and left, right and left. When you're ready, come back to center. Take a big inhale. Lift up and out of your waist. Try and touch the ceiling. On your exhale, lean over towards the right, past your flexibility. Keep stretching here. Bring the right shoulder more forward to bring two shoulders in one line. Push the left hip more to the left. Keep pushing, keep coming down nice and grounded in your feet. Keep lifting up and out of your arms like you're still trying to touch the ceiling, up and out. Keep reaching, keep coming down past your flexibility, strong and engaged through your core. Keep pushing, keep breathing, keep reaching, keep stretching up and out. Bring the right shoulder more forward to bring the shoulders in one line. Coming past your flexibility. Go down, more down, yes, down, push, inhale, come up, change. In the center, inhale, stretch up, try to touch the ceiling again, and then on your exhale, lean to the left, taking the right hip more towards the right. Bring the left shoulder and right shoulder in one line, pushing past your flexibility. Keep lifting up and out, keep pushing here. Keep stretching, keep reaching towards the other side of the room. Keep sending the right hip more to the right. Keep grounding through your feet. Keep bringing the shoulder more forward to bring two shoulders in one line. Keep breathing here. Keep lifting up and out. Come down, go down, more down, yes, down. Inhale, come up, change. Slowly drop your head back and look for this wall behind you. Take your arms immediately back, push the hips forward, and find a back bend here. Send the heart up towards the ceiling, lifting up, up, more weight in the heels. Keep looking back, try to fall down backwards. Keep breathing here, keep stretching. Inhale, come up, change. Slowly fold forward with a flat back. When your fingertips reach the mat, go ahead and bend your knees, and then do a little freestyle here. You can do whatever you want. Just working into the hamstrings today. Maybe you walk side to side, maybe you pedal it out. Whatever feels right to you. I know if you've been sitting a lot like I have, this probably feels amazing. So do it whatever it is. All right. And then slowly, we're gonna bend into our knees and then take your hands back behind you, reaching for your heels. Try to get your elbows on the back side of your calves, nice and tight. Pulling yourself forward using your arm strength. You want your belly on your thighs, your chest on your knees, and your forehead to come to your shins. So keep pulling yourself more forward, trying to pull the crown of the head towards the feet. There should be no gap between the upper body and the legs. Keep pulling yourself nice and tight like a clam. Keep squeezing in, keep stretching, keep trying to wrap those elbows around the back of your shins. Keep breathing, keep stretching, keep pulling yourself more forward. Find a nice tight grip, gripping your heels here. Keep pulling more forward, nice and tight. No gap between the upper and lower body. Inhale, come up, change. Bring the hands back together in that mudra the same way we went down, slowly coming back up. Arms to your side, Tadasana, and breathe. Give yourself these few moments just to relax, to reset, to establish where you are today, and honor what you're doing. All right, second set, inhale your arms overhead, interlace your fingers, finding that Kali Mudra, releasing the index finger. Biceps just behind the ears, nice and tight. Stretch up, take a big inhale, exhale, lean over towards the right, stretching past your flexibility, maybe going even deeper than last time. Bring the right shoulder forward to bring the left and right shoulder in one line. Send the left hips more towards the left. Keep grounding into your feet. Keep lifting up and out, stretching past your flexibility, nice and strong and grounded through your core. Keep stretching, keep coming down, keep pushing, keep lifting up and out, keep squaring the body towards the front of the room. Keep breathing here, keep stretching, keep reaching, keep coming down. Inhale, come up, change. Inhale, stretch up, try to touch the ceiling. Take a big exhale, lean over towards the left, stretching past your flexibility. Bring the left shoulder more forward to bring two shoulders in one line. Send the right hip more towards the right. Keep coming down, keep lifting up and out, nice and strong and engaged through the core, grounded in your feet. Keep coming down, keep pushing, keep going down, keep lifting up and out, keep breathing, keep stretching, keep reaching, keep pulling, come down, more down, yes, down. Inhale, come up, change. Drop your head back, look for the wall behind you. Take your arms immediately back, send your hips forward and find that back bend. Take the heart up towards the ceiling, look back, go back, more weight in your heels. Keep stretching, keep reaching, keep looking back, keep breathing, keep trying to fall down backwards. Inhale, come up, change, slowly fold forward with a flat back, hinging at your hips. Take your fingertips down to the mat, and when they touch, go ahead and bend your knees and find your freestyle again. Maybe it feels even better this second time around. Do your little dance, whatever it is. And then slowly bend into your knees, grasping your hands, your ankles from behind. So you want to try to bring the pinkies together, thumbs on the outside, elbows on the back of your shins. Try to bring the belly to the thighs, chest to the knees, forehead to your shins. So there's no gap anywhere. Trying to pull yourself forward using your arm strength, rolling more into your toes. Try to bring the crown of your head towards your feet. That forehead on the shins. Keep pulling, keep stretching, keep reaching, keep pulling yourself down. Nice and tight compression of the front of the body with the legs. Keep breathing, keep stretching, keep pulling. Coming more forward, no gap anywhere. Inhale, come up, change, and release your fingers. Slowly come back up the same way you came down. Arms to your side, Tadasana. And we only have to do that like 4 more times. I'm kidding, that's a joke. I don't get to hear the laughs. Maybe it wasn't funny. All right, just breathe and reset. All right, next up is awkward pose. Step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, which is usually 2 fists. So you can take a moment and just check and make sure. Bring your arms out in front of you, nice and strong like a zombie. All right, and just make sure your fingertips and shoulders are in one line. If they are not in one line, take a moment and just look and make sure. So just check the fingertips, look at the shoulders, make sure the feet are 6 inches. Take a big inhale, exhale, sit back in your chair. So thighs are parallel to the mat, upper body back, more weight in the heels. Keep sitting down, keep trying to get the thighs parallel. Work the upper body back, keep stretching, keep reaching your fingertips towards the front of the room, nice and strong, grounded in your feet, more weight in your heels. Keep reaching towards the front of the room, upper body back, keep stretching, keep keeping the arms in one line. Inhale, come up, change. This time come up nice and high on your toes like a ballerina, nice and strong. Do a quick check, make sure the fingertips and shoulders are still in one line. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sit back in your chair, trying to get the thighs parallel to the mat. Sit down, go down, come up higher on those toes. Keep stretching, keep reaching, keep breathing. Keep sending that upper body back, nice and strong. Inhale, come up, change, heels down. Do another quick check. Make sure your fingertips and shoulders are in one line. Slowly come up halfway on your toes. Bring your knees together. Take a big inhale, and for the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you don't want your glutes to rest on your ankles. You want them to just kind of hover above. And then you can do a little bouncy bounce, stopping on the upswing. And then slowly for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tadasana. And take a moment to breathe. Everyone doing good so far? Any questions? I'm going to take that as a yes. And again, if anything comes up, please put in the chat. I'll see it and I'll come check it out. All right, second set. You're going to step the right foot to the right about 6 inches again. Remember, it's the 2 fist gauge if you want to check. Take the arms out in front of you, nice and strong like a zombie. Take the fingertips and shoulders in one line. Make sure they are in one line. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Imagine the thighs going parallel to the mat. Send the upper body back, rounding into those feet, nice and strong. Upper body working to come back. Sitting down deep, reaching forward. Keep breathing, keep reaching, keep coming down. Keep finding that chair. Keep breathing here. Keep working the upper body back. Inhale, come up, change. Come onto your toes, nice and tall like a ballerina, as tall as you can. Make sure the fingertips and shoulders are still in one line. Take a big inhale, exhale, sit back in your chair. Thighs are parallel to the mat, 90 degrees. Keep stretching here, keep reaching forward, keep breathing. Come up higher on your toes. Keep breathing here, nice and strong. Keep reaching, keep finding that chair. Inhale, come up, change to ankles down, and breathe. Slowly come up halfway on your toes. Bring your knees together. And for a count of 10, like you're rolling the back down the wall. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bouncy bounce. And then slowly come back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tadasana. And breathe. Just take a moment to reset. Let it all just take over. Listening to your own breath. Maybe find one thing in the room that you want to focus on, a drishti or a focal point. All right, next up is Eagle Pose. Inhale the arms overhead. Right arm immediately comes underneath the left. And unlike in Vinyasa, we pull our elbows down towards our navel, trying to get our fingertips below our nose. That might not happen today. And then sit down in your chair, nice and strong and grounded, grounding into the left foot. Come onto the toes of your right foot. Wrap your right foot around your left, nice and strong. And then bring the knees back to center so the elbows and knees are all in one line. You're pulling the arms down, wrapping everything together. Upper body back, sitting down deep in your chair, trying to wrap those toes. If not today, you will someday, so keep breathing here. Keep bringing everything back to center. Sit down deep. If you feel like you're falling out, keep sitting down. The deeper you sit, the better you'll hold. Keep breathing, keep sitting down. Keep pulling those elbows down, nice and strong. Looking forward, focusing on that drishti, breathing here, twisting like ropes. Inhale, come up, change. The left arm immediately comes underneath the right for eagle arms on the other side. Sit down in your chair again. Pull those elbows down towards the navel, trying to get the fingertips below the nose. Ground into the right foot. Wrap the left foot around the right. Slowly bring the knees back to center. Elbows and knees in one line, pulling straight down the middle of the body. Upper body back. Keep sitting deep in your chair, trying to wrap the toes around. Breathing here, sitting in your chair. Nice and strong. Focusing on that focal point in the front of the room, twisting like ropes. Upper body back. Keep breathing, keep stretching. Keep finding this pose. Keep staying focused here. Keep pulling the arms down. Keep sitting deep. Inhale, come up. Change to Tadasana. And just breathe. Take that moment to reset, to not use any energy that you don't need. And maybe give yourself a smile. This is hard work. You deserve it. All right. Inhale your arms overhead, right arm underneath the left. Pull the elbows down towards the navel, fingertips below the nose. Sit down deep in your chair, slowly grounding into the left foot, coming onto the toes of your right foot. Wrap that right foot around the left. Slowly bring the knees back to center. So elbows and knees, everything is in one line. Pull the elbows down towards the navel, trying to get the fingertips below the nose. Sit back in your chair. Keep sitting, keep breathing, keep looking forward, sitting deeper as you can. Keep breathing here. Keep twisting like ropes. If you fall out, sit deeper. Keep breathing, keep sitting, keep twisting. Inhale, come up, change. Take the left arm immediately underneath the right. Pull the elbows down towards the navel, fingertips below the nose. Sit down deep in your chair. Ground into the left foot, come onto the toes of the right foot, or ground into the right foot, come onto the toes of the left foot. Wrap the left foot around the right. Slowly bring the knees back to center. Elbows and knees in one line. Upper body back. Keep sitting here nice and grounded. Keep twisting like ropes. Keep trying to bring everything back to center. Sitting deep in the chair. Bring the elbows down towards your navel. Breathing here nice and strong and grounded. Sit down. Breathe. Inhale. Come up. Change. Arms to your side. Tadasana. And this is traditionally the time where you're able to drink water. You can always drink water in our classes. We by no means want to keep you from doing anything that you feel is right for your body. So if you want to drink water, wipe sweat, or getting tired of whatever's going on, you're welcome to do that. Throughout this practice, if these poses get to be too much, you can always take a hero's pose. You can take a Shavasana. It's your choice. The reason there's certain times that they want you to do things is there's theories around it that this is the warm-up. So if you drink water, you're not letting your body warm up, but obviously at the end of the day, this is your body. So if you need water, please drink it. All right, let's just take a couple moments here just to breathe again. All right, so the next pose is standing separate head to knee, or standing head to knee pose, which is kind of confusing. A lot of people think that means that your head and knee have to touch, but that's not always the case. Really, it's about finding that balance. So we're going to start grounding into our left foot. So really find your left foot, ground and find that balance, nice and strong. And then lift your right leg up about 90 degrees until you find that nice, strong balance. If you are grounded in this leg and this leg is not moving, it's solid and engaged, then you're ready to move on. Think of coming up and out of your torso. Interlace all fingers. Take them underneath your toes here. Bring your knee in towards your chest. And then try to ground here. If your leg is moving, your pose has not started. So if you're not grounded and strong and engaged in that leg, then you want to stay here until you're ready. So each of these kind of add on. So stay where you're ready. Now, if you feel nice and strong and grounded, go ahead and kick that right foot forward, flexing it towards the front of the room. And then if you still are strong and engaged, you can come forward, rounding in and bring your forehead to your knee. But go to wherever you need to go. Just keep breathing here, keep grounding, keep finding that strength, keep pressing into the four corners of your left leg, finding that balance and that engagement. Come down, change, switch sides. Slowly ground into your right foot this time. Find that strong engagement in that leg. Lift the left leg up about 90 degrees and see if you have your balance here. If the leg is moving and it's not grounded, then you stay here and work on finding that strength. If you're ready, go ahead, lift up and out of your torso, interlace your fingers, roll forward, bring your fingers underneath your toes, nice and strong, and then work on grounding here. If you feel strong and engaged and grounded in your right leg, then maybe you're ready to kick that left foot forward, bringing it towards the front of the room. Keep breathing here. If you feel strong and engaged here, you can go ahead and come forward, bringing your forehead to your knee. But only go where you need to go. It may not be where you were yesterday, and it may not be where you are tomorrow. Just honor where you are in this moment. Come down, change. Slowly take your hands to the back of your sacrum if you like, and you get a little back bend here. If you were rounding forward at all, this can feel quite nice. And then slowly take your Tadasana and breathe. And maybe give yourself a little smile. It makes it so much better when you smile. All right. Second set, ground into the left foot. Slowly lift the right leg up about 90 degrees. Find that balance. Strong and engaged in your left leg. And you know the drill. So if you're ready to move on, go ahead and interlace the fingers, lift up and out of the torso, and reach underneath the toes. If you feel strong and engaged here and that leg is not moving, you can go ahead and kick the foot forward. So honor where you are. Just take in each moment, each little bit of strength. They all build onto each other. It's not a destination, it's a journey. So keep breathing, keep strengthening through that leg. Keep pressing into the four corners of your foot, nice and strong and engaged. Keep breathing here. Come down, change. Switch sides, slowly ground into the right foot. Lift the left leg up about 90 degrees. Find that balance here. If you are strong and engaged in that right leg and it's not moving, go ahead, interlace the fingers, roll forward, bring that knee into your chest, and then see if you feel balanced here. See, my leg is moving, so I'm not ready to move on yet. But if you are ready, go ahead and kick your foot forward. Keep breathing here. Keep working on strengthening through that leg, that engagement of the leg, pressing into the four corners of the foot. Keep breathing, keep stretching, keep finding your journey today, whatever it may be. And breathe. Slowly come down, change. Take your hands to the back of your sacrum, and maybe you find a little back bend here, and then come back to your Tadasana. Giving yourself a moment to rest, to recenter. All right, next up is Dancer Pose. Dancer Pose is a little different in sequence than what you might be typically used to in Vinyasa. In Vinyasa, you try to kind of create a bow at the back. In sequence, you're really trying to get the body parallel to the mat and reach forward. So I can go ahead and walk you through that. So you'll start with bringing your right hand out in front of you, take it to the side, drop it down, bend your right leg, reach for the inside of your foot, bring your knees back together, and then bring your hand up, palm facing out. Slowly turning here, making sure you have that same grounded foundation in your left foot. Take a big inhale, exhale, kick the right foot into the right hand, try to bring the body parallel to the mat. Keep kicking here, imagine the toes coming up over your head, keep reaching out, keep trying to bring the body parallel to the mat. Shoulder and chin in one line, breathing here, stretching here, keep kicking and reaching in one, two, simultaneously finding that stretch and that reach. Keep breathing, inhale, come down, change. Second side, slowly take the left hand out to the right, drop it down, reach for the inside of your left foot, bring the left and right knee together. Inhale your right hand up, palm facing out, take a big inhale. Exhale, kick into that foot, reaching forward, imagining the toes coming up over your head. Trying to get your shoulder and chin in one line. Keep breathing here, keep grounding, keep kicking and reaching at the same time, finding that stretch. Reach and kick, keep looking forward, keep reaching more towards the front of the room, keep kicking your foot, keep breathing. Inhale, come down, change, Tadasana. And just breathe. Giving yourself that moment to reset, to honor what you've done, and maybe give yourself another smile. Smiles make it all better, right? All right, second set, right hand out to the right, take it to the side, drop it down, reach for the inside of your right leg, bring your knees back together in one line, inhale the left arm up, palm facing out, take a big inhale, exhale, kick the right foot into the right hand, imagine the toes coming up over the head, trying to get the body parallel to the mat, shoulder and leg disappear behind the body, keep stretching here, keep reaching forward, try to get the chin and the shoulder in one line. Keep breathing, keep reaching towards the front of the room. Keep imagining those toes coming up over your head. Keep breathing, keep kicking, keep reaching. Inhale, come down, change. And switch sides. Right arm out to the right. Left arm out to the right. I confuse myself. Drop my hand down. Reach for the inside of your left foot. Bring your right arm up. Palm facing out. Take a big inhale. Exhale, kick. Kick that left hand into the right foot. Keep stretching, keep reaching, keep the chin and the shoulder in one line. Imagine the toes coming up over your head. Let the shoulder disappear behind your body. Keep reaching here. Keep stretching towards the front of the room. Keep imagining those toes coming up over the head. Keep kicking, reaching at the same time. Kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach. Inhale, come down, change to Tadasana. And let yourself reset. All right, next is balancing stick pose, which is one of our peak poses of this series. It gets your heart rate up a lot. So it's only about 10 seconds that we do it. So you want to come to the back of your mat. You're going to bring your arms overhead, interlace the fingers into that Kali Mudra, biceps nice and tight by your ears. Take a big inhale, step your right foot forward, coming onto your left toes, and then slowly come down. You want your body parallel to the mat, like T as in Tom, and feel a stretch like a game of tug of war. Fingertips reaching out towards the front of the room, toes reaching towards the back. Keep breathing, keep stretching, keep coming down. Inhale, exhale, change. And then come back to center. Inhale, lift up and out. Try to touch the ceiling. Step the left foot forward, coming onto the right toes. Tug of war. Calm down, change. Tadasana. And breathe. All right, we do have a second set of that. So make sure you're ready, that you've got your relaxation out. Inhale your arms up and release your fingers into that Kali Mudra, releasing the index finger, nice tight grip. Biceps by your ears, step your right foot forward, come onto your toes, and then come down like a T as in Tom, stretching in each direction. Fingertips stretch up and out, reaching towards one wall, toes towards the other. Keep stretching, keep pulling, keep coming down. Inhale, exhale, change, and breathe. Inhale, lift up and out, try and touch the ceiling. Step the left foot forward, coming onto your right toes, and then come down like a T as in Tom, stretching in each direction. Keep reaching, keep stretching. Feel that game of tug of war as the right toes pull back, the fingertips reach forward, keep pulling, keep reaching. Come down, change, Tadasana, and breathe. Get yourself relaxed. That is a really hard pose. It's going to get your heart rate up a lot. Your arms are overhead, and you're kind of charging forward. So just remember, if you feel like your heart's beating like crazy, that's normal. All right. And then we're going to set up for wide angle forward fold. It's usually called a vinyasa. Usually it's standing separate head to leg stretching pose, I think in sequence they call it. So you're going to inhale, you're going to step to the side of your mat. So you're long ways on your mat like I am. And then inhale your arms overhead. Just up and just kind of find a prayer here. And then step the right foot to the right about legs length. Arms immediately come down into a T. And then you have options here. So in vinyasa, typically we try to bring the crown of our head to the mat, kind of working towards a headstand. In sequence, usually they want you to look straight down at the mat and try to get your forehead to touch. This is your practice, so you choose what version works for you or what you're working towards. We are not into doing things in a perfect way, but in what works for you. So go ahead, inhale, lift up and out of your waist. On your exhale, hinge at your hips, slowly folding forward. And then reach for the outer edges of your feet, keeping the sides of your fingers nice and glued together. We're trying to reach for the heels. And then slowly roll more weight into your toes. Use your arm strength here to pull yourself more forward, so you're getting kind of a workout in the arms. Keep breathing here, keep stretching, keep trying to pull yourself forward, rolling more weight into your toes, keep breathing, keep trying to bring the head down towards the mat, whichever way serves you best. Keep breathing. Maybe you take your feet out a little further if your head isn't touching easily. Maybe you take it in if they are touching very easily. Just keep breathing, keep stretching, keep pulling yourself more down. Keep stretching. Inhale. Slowly come up with a flat back. Arms are out. You might walk your feet in if you need to for this. Next is a sequence triangle. Sequence triangle is a lot like Warrior 2, really, in a Vinyasa class, and you can choose what option you want. You're gonna turn your right toes to the right, and then for Vinyasa Warrior 2, usually you want your arch of your left foot and the heel of your right foot aligned. For sequence, it's really heel to heel alignment, but again, you choose what feels right in your body and what your journey is today. And then slowly bend into that right knee, nice and strong. Trying to get the thigh parallel with the mat. Breathing here. Take a big inhale. And then your exhale, come forward, pushing that arm into your leg. Try to get your fingertips between your first and second toe. Try to get your jaw and shoulder in one line. Bring the left hip more forward to open up. Push the arm into the leg to keep opening up through that leg to externally rotate. Keep breathing here. Keep stretching. Keep trying to spiral open. Finding that breath here, nice and strong. Sit down. Keep breathing. Inhale, come up, change, turn the right foot in, turn the left toes out. You're going to bend in to that left thigh, trying to get it parallel. Now remember your heel options, whatever works for you today. Take a big inhale, exhale, come forward, bringing that arm just on the inside to open up more through that leg. Try to bring the fingertips between the first and second toe. No weight there, just let them rest there. And then open up more. Try to send the right hip back, arm up. Try to get the chin and the shoulder in one line. Keep breathing, keep pressing your left arm into your leg to open up. Breathing here, stretching here, nice and strong, sitting down deep. Inhale, come up, change. Slowly step the right foot to the left, arms immediately overhead. Exhale, hands down, Tadasana. And reset. All right, we do a second set of the triangle, but not the wide angle forward fold. So you decide what version of triangle or Warrior 2 you want to do, because we'll be getting ready to do that here again in a minute. All right, inhale your arms overhead, step the right foot to the right about legs length, arms come down into a T, turn the right toes to the right, decide what heel placement you want, and then bend into that leg, nice and strong, trying to get the thigh parallel to the mat. Keep breathing here, nice and strong. Take a big inhale. Exhale, come forward. Trying to rest the fingertips between the first and second toe, not putting any weight on them. Push the arm into the leg to open up more. Bring the left hip more forward. Keep breathing here. Try to bring your chin and your shoulder in one line. Looking up towards your hand. Keep breathing here, trying to spiral open. Come down, sit down, breathe, stretch. Inhale, come up, change. Turn the right foot in. Turn the left toes out. Sit down into that left thigh, 90 degrees. Take a big inhale, exhale, come forward, reaching your fingertips between your first and second toe. Push your arm into your thigh to open up. Right hip more forward. Keep stretching up, chin and shoulder in one line. Keep reaching, keep breathing, keep trying to open up. Keep stretching here. Keep sitting that hip more forward. Sit down deep, breathe. Inhale, come up, change. Turn the left toes back forward. Step the right foot to meet the left, immediately bringing the arms up. Exhale, arms to your side, Tadasana. And that was the second peak pose, the triangle Warrior 2. So you may feel like your heart's even crazier now. So that's pretty normal. We're gonna bring you back down here in a second. So just give us a second to breathe and reset. Okay, next pose it's a lot like it's pyramid pose, usually in Vinyasa. It's also called standing separate head to knee pose in sequence. So you're gonna turn so that you're long ways on your mat. You're gonna bring your arms overhead. You're not gonna do the Kali Mudra this time. You're just gonna bring the palms together in prayer and cross your thumbs. Arms are nice and tight by your biceps. Step your right foot forward just like you would in pyramid. So like you're on 2 train tracks. Send the left hip more forward, right hip back. You're gonna tuck your chin in towards your chest. Take a big inhale and then slowly roll forward. Trying to bring your forehead and knee to touch. If your forehead and knee are not touching, go ahead and separate your hands. If they're still not touching, bend your knee as much as you need to and tuck your chin into your chest. Once you have the forehead and knee touching, then you can work on trying to bring the hands back together and straightening through the leg. But you really want to try to have the forehead and knee to touch here, having that compression of the jaw, the chest. So just breathe, keep stretching here. Keep seeing the left hip forward, right hip back. Keep breathing, keep stretching, keep finding that pose. Inhale, come up, change, bringing the arms up, step the right foot back, and then step the left foot forward. Left up and out of your chest. Tuck the chin in towards your chest. Take a big inhale and slowly roll forward. Doing the same thing, trying to bring the forehead and knee to touch. If they're not touching, go ahead and separate the hands. If they're still not touching, bend your knee until they touch. Keep breathing here, keep stretching. Send the left hip back, right hip forward. Work on trying to bring the hands back together, prayer with thumbs crossing. But just wherever you are, just try to get the forehead and knee to touch. Keep seeing the left hip back, right hip forward. Keep breathing, keep stretching. Inhale, come up, change. Step the left foot back to meet the right, arms to your side, Tadasana. And we only do one set a day, so I know that makes everyone happy. Maybe not, because that's probably one of the more relaxing poses, but just breathe. Take your Tadasana. Maybe give yourself a smile. All right, next up is a sequence tree. So you can do whatever version of tree you like. If you just want to bring the sole of your foot to your shin or to the mat, you decide. I'm going to go ahead and demo what a sequence tree does look like. But by no means should you necessarily do it if it doesn't feel right in your body, your hips, or your knees. So just do whatever, you're going to get the same benefit. So go ahead, ground into the left foot, lift the right leg up, and then slowly bring the foot in towards the crease of your hip. So your right foot will be in the crease of your left hip. You want to try to get your knees in one line if possible. And then if you're here and you're comfortably standing here and you can bring your right hand to your heart, go ahead and do so. And if you can still do that without the leg moving and without sticking your butt out, you can bring the left hand to your heart and breathe, finding your tree here. Just keep breathing, keep engaging through that leg, standing strong, engaging through your core, finding a nice tree here. Keep breathing, keep stretching, keep growing the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Come down, change, switch sides, and again, do whatever serves you best. Go ahead and bend the left leg. Bring the foot into wherever your perfect tree is. Might be your hip crease, and it might just be here. So you decide where your tree is. And then if you're ready, you go ahead and bring the left hand to your heart, maybe the right hand to your heart. Keep sending the knee out, keep standing up strong, keep breathing here. Keep grounding into your right foot, finding that balance nice and strong, pressing the hands into one another, breathing here. Stay in your tree. Come down, change, and you can shake it out. We wouldn't typically do that in sequence, but I think it's so much fun. So come down and then find your Tadasana for a moment. And just let your body recenter and reset. All right, next up is another tree. So you have the option as the yogi, you can go ahead and do tree. Again, any version that you want, or you can go into toe stand. If you are going to go into toe stand, you need to either come into that sequence tree with your foot in your hip crease, or come into a figure 4 pose. So you decide if you want to do figure 4, that's fine, but you have to have some kind of connection there. So I'll go ahead and cue the sequence toe stand, and you do whatever version serves you. If you want to stay in tree, please do so. It is a valuable pose. So slowly go ahead and bring the foot into your crease. Bring your right hand to your heart if you can, your left hand, and then slowly hinge forward at your hips, bringing your fingertips down to the mat if you're going into your toe stand. You could even stay here if this is a good place for you. You're working towards that toe stand. And then if you're ready, you can bend into that left leg, coming onto your toes. And then once you're here, if you want, you can bring one hand to your heart, maybe the other hand to your heart, and you balance. But just work wherever you are, finding that pose. Tree, just stay where you are. Toe standers, we're going to come up and meet tree. You want to try to come out the same way you come in. I usually don't because it does hurt my knees. So I just come up however is best for me. But definitely honor what's in your body. So we'll go ahead and we'll do another set. So you pick your tree or your toe stand. I'm going to go ahead and demo toe stand on the other side. So go ahead, ground into the right foot, and then I'll do it like a figure 4. So just cross the leg over. Bring your hands to your heart if you're ready, and then slowly hinge forward at your hips. Maybe you stay here, taking your fingertips down to the mat. Maybe you come onto your toe. Maybe you take one hand to your heart, maybe the other hand to your heart. You decide where your pose is today. Maybe you fall out of it and you give yourself a smile. Wherever you are, just know that's where you belong today. Keep breathing, tree where you are, stay where you are. Toe standers slowly come out the best way you can to meet tree, and then we'll all meet in Tadasana. All right, time for a Shavasana. This is a 2-minute Shavasana here, so I'll go ahead and time that for us. You can drink some water, just take a moment. Traditional sequence Shavasana is heels together, toes fanning out, arms close to your side. But you can do whatever works for you. If you want to have your legs out as wide as you want or your arms out as wide as you want, feel free to do whatever serves you. And we will be here for 2 minutes. Of course, I can't see you, so you might just choose to go get your coffee at this point. Although do give yourself this time. All right, time is up. All right, so next pose is wind removing pose. So bring your right knee into your chest. Give yourself a nice tight hug. Try to bring the knee in towards the right armpit. So nice and tight. And then you're going to tuck your chin, looking down the midline of your body, trying to get your spine nice and flat on the mat. Keep stretching here. Keep pulling that knee in nice and tight. Pull the knee in. Nice compression. Look down the midline of your body. If your left shin is coming off the mat, go ahead and flex your foot. Keep breathing here. Keep stretching. Keep finding that compression. Change. Slowly bring the left knee into your chest. Nice tight grip. Bring that left knee in towards your armpit. Tuck your chin. Trying to get the spine flat on the mat. If the right shin is coming off the mat, go ahead and flex your foot. Keep stretching here. Keep trying to bring the shoulders in one line. Keep pulling the knee in nice and tight. Compressing the front of your body. Keep breathing. Keep looking down the midline of your body. Change. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice tight hug here and try to reach for opposite elbows. If that's not available to you, just grab for your forearms. Tuck your chin, look down the midline of your body and squeeze here. Pull the body in. Keep looking down. Keep trying to get the spine nice and flat on the mat. Stretching here, squeezing here, finding that compression. Keep trying to get the body flat. Change. Come down into that Shavasana again if you want. Heels together. Toes fan out. Arms to your side. And breathe. All right, next up is you can just roll over onto your belly or come into a sequence sit-up. I'm going to go ahead and demo the sequence sit-up. So for sequence sit-up, you're going to flex your toes. Arms overhead. Cross your thumbs like wings. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sit up. And then roll over onto your belly, setting up for the spine strengthening series. So what you want to do is you want to try to get your fingertips just underneath your shoulders, so just in line or just a little bit below. Chin is on the mat. Squeeze the elbows in towards the midline, and then on your inhale, go up, look up, stretch up. The lower body's on the mat. You're using 100% of your back strength. Keep looking up, keep going up. Maybe you lift your hands up to see if you're using your back strength. Keep breathing here, keep stretching, keep looking up, keep going up, keep breathing, keep stretching. Inhale, exhale, come down, change. Take your right ear to the mat. Take your arms to the side, big toes together, ankles apart, Shavasana. All right, next up is half locust pose. This can be a very difficult pose. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, you can just leave your arms to the side and pick another variation since I know we're not together. I am going to go ahead and demo it for you, and you can decide what works for you. But for the traditional sequence one, you're going to work your arms underneath your body. Try to bring the sides of your hands together and then lay down on those hands. Your legs are going to be out, and you're first going to relax the left leg and then engage through the right leg. So no strength in the left leg. And then you want your chin on the mat. You cannot move your chin once it's there. And then you lift the right leg up, rolling more into your upper body. Lift the leg up, keep stretching up, keep going up, relaxing through that left leg. Go up, more up, keep stretching, keep reaching. Roll more in the upper body. Come down, change. All right, switch sides, slow. Keep the chin on the mat wherever you are. Relax through the right leg, engage through the left leg and lift up. Keep stretching, keep reaching, lift that leg up nice and strong. Roll more into the upper body, keep reaching, keep stretching, keep coming up, keep rolling more into your upper body. Come down, change. So the next set is both legs, and I'll show you this. And this one if you want to go ahead and just take the arms out and do that, you can instead. But I'm going to demo it for you. And once I demo it, I'm probably not going to be able to talk. So I'm going to take my mouth to my mat or my towel like I'm biting it. And once my head is there, I don't want to move my head the whole time I have my legs up because it could be dangerous. So I just want to keep my head down. So that's what you'll want to do is like take the mouth to the mat and not let the head move. You're going to work the arms underneath you a little bit more, even closer together if you can. And then they're going to grip the mat here. Your mouth will come down, and then you'll engage through both legs, rolling into the upper body. So let me demo it. And then you'll come down. So if you want to go ahead and try that, go ahead. So work the arms underneath your body. Bring the legs nice and close together, nice and strong. Grip the mat tight. Keep that mouth on the mat. Do not move it. Do not look to the right or the left. And then lift your legs up. Go up, reach up. Keep coming up. Keep reaching your legs up. Keep rolling more into your upper body. Lift up. Go up. More up. Keep stretching. Keep reaching. Keep lifting. Come down. Change. Take the left ear to the mat. Arms to your side for Shavasana. After that pose, you always want it, huh? And just breathe. All right, next up is full locust. So you can take your arms out into a T. You want to bring your legs together like you have one leg. If you can, if it's not comfortable on your back, they can be separated but just strong and engaged. Chin is on the mat, and on your inhale, lift up, go up. Try to bring the fingertips in line with the crown of your head. Keep lifting up, keep looking up, keep reaching up, keep stretching. Where you go, you will look. Where you look, you will go. Keep reaching, almost like you're flying through the air. Keep stretching, keep reaching. Nice and strong through your legs. Keep breathing. Look up, go up, more up. Yes, up, come down, change. Right ear to the mat. Big toes together. Shavasana. And breathe. All right. So this is yogi's choice again too. If you want to do another full locust like we just did, you can. Or you can come into bow. Sorry, I can't even think. Okay. So for bow, you're going to bend your legs. You're going to reach for the outside edges of your feet. And then try to bring the knees about hip width apart, those two fists again. You're going to take a big inhale and then kick. So kick the feet and the legs into one another. Imagine the toes coming up over your head. Keep reaching, keep kicking. Look up, go up, stretch up, keep breathing, keep kicking. Keep going up, keep stretching here, keep breathing. Imagine those toes coming up over your head. Keep kicking, keep reaching, breathe, look up, go up. Come down, change. Shavasana, big toes together, ear to the mat. And breathe. All right, next up is fixed firm pose. So I'll show you this. You're gonna push up. It's a lot like hero's pose, and you just go wherever you feel comfortable in this pose. So you're gonna bring your knees together, separate the legs and sit back between your ankles if that's comfortable. Now, if you're good here, you can stay here. Or if you're ready to move on, you'll know you're ready to move on because your knees will stay down and they will stay together. You can go ahead and bring your arms back. If you still can keep your knees and legs down and together, you can go ahead and come down to your forearms. If you can still do that, bring your upper body down and bring your arms overhead. But remember, you just go to wherever you need to go. And just breathe, keeping those knees squeezing nice and tight together and touching the mat. Finding this pose here. A little bit of a back bend. And just breathe. All right, slowly come back up. Bring your hands to the soles of your feet. And come back up the same way you went in. Slowly sit up, bring the legs back together, ankles to touch. Next up is Tortoise Pose. You're gonna bring your arms overhead, just like we did earlier. It's that prayer pose with the thumbs crossed, biceps nice and tight by your ears. Take a big inhale, lift up and out of your chest, and then slowly roll forward. Your fingertips will touch the mat last, your forehead will touch first. So slowly bring the forehead down to the mat, then the fingertips, and then it's like a game of tug of war. The arms are reaching out towards the front of the mat. Your hips or your shoulders are reaching back towards the back of the room. So like you're pulling in each direction, pulling the arms up and out of your shoulders. Hips pull back towards your ankles. Keep breathing, keep stretching, keep feeling that pull in each direction, nice and strong. Feel the pull, feel the stretch. Inhale, come up, change, arms to your side, and take a breath. Next up is Camel Pose. So for Camel Pose, you're gonna come up onto your knees. You wanna have your knees about hip width apart, which is usually just 2 fists again. You might wanna tuck your toes. And then keep the chin nice and tucked into your chest. Take your hands to the back of your sacrum, push your hips forward, and then drop your upper body back. If you feel like you're good here, you can go ahead and drop your head back. If you still feel good, maybe one hand comes down to your foot, maybe the other one. Pushing the hips forward, sending the heart up towards the ceiling. So you're not crunching in your spine. It's almost like you're rounding around. Maybe a ring of fire. You don't want to get burnt. So keep rounding around, keep lifting the heart up, keep pushing the hips forward, keep breathing, keep looking back, keep stretching, keep finding that breath, keep pushing more forward, heart up. Inhale, come up and change. Bring your hands to your heart or to your hips. Slowly come down. Head comes up last. Sit down and take a breath. All right, next pose counteracts that. It's called Rabbit Pose, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do it first in case you haven't seen it, and then I'll go ahead and cue you through it. It's another one where you just wanna be really careful how you do it, because you are gonna be on your neck, but you don't wanna put the weight on your neck. So for Rabbit Pose, a lot of people like to take a towel over their feet and then find a grip. Thumb is on the outside, fingertips are on the inside, and then you slowly roll forward. The crown of your head is gonna touch the mat, and you want your forehead and knees to touch. Once your head touches the mat, you'll lift your legs up. Once your legs lift up, you do not want to move your head. You do not want to look either way. So slowly roll forward. Now, if the forehead and knees are not touching, you can move the knees up towards the forehead. All of the weight should be in the legs and in the grip. So none of the weight should be in the head, really. So keep breathing and stretching. Inhale, I'll come down, and then I'll let you go ahead. So go ahead, find your grip. Slowly roll forward, take the crown of your head to the mat to get the forehead and knees to touch. Once the forehead and knees are touching, go ahead and lift your hips up. Do not move your head, do not look right or left, just lift the hips up, keep breathing there, keep finding that grip, keep stretching. If the forehead and knees are not touching, you can walk the knees up, but do not move the head. Make sure the weight is not on the crown of the head, make sure it's more in the legs and the hands. Breathing here, stretching here, inhale, come up, change. And next is our favorite pose, another Shavasana. So go ahead and lay back. You can bring your heels together, toes stand out, arms to your side, and we'll be here for just a couple seconds, just giving ourselves a chance to reset and breathe. You can keep your eyes open or closed. Traditionally, I think in sequence, they like you to have your eyes open. I'm finding that soft gaze, but again, this is your journey, so you decide what works for you. All right, next up is another sequence sit-up, and you have your choice. You can just sit up, or you can do it with me. Go ahead and flex your feet. Arms overhead, cross your thumbs like wings. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sit up. And then slowly come into Janu Shirshasana. So the right leg is going to come to the right corner of your mat. You're going to bring the sole of your left foot in, pressing into your thigh. You can see me here. My leg out more, although you probably want to have it in out that way a little more, but that way you can see me. You're going to turn your torso over your leg. Bring the arms overhead, interlace your fingers, take a big inhale, and then slowly fold forward, trying to reach for your foot. If you can't reach for your foot, just reach for wherever you can. And then you want to try to bring the forehead and knee to touch here. So just folding forward, bringing the forehead and knee to touch. If they don't touch, bend the knee as much as you need to. Take the left shoulder more to the right to keep the shoulders in one line. Keep breathing here, keep stretching, keep trying to bring that forehead and knee to touch. Stretching out, lengthening up and out. Doing whatever works for you today. Inhale, come up, change. Slowly switch sides. Take the left leg out to the left. Take the sole of the right foot in. Turn your torso over your leg. Take a big inhale and then slowly fold forward on the exhale. Reaching for your foot or your shin, wherever works for you. Then try to bring the forehead and knee to touch. The forehead and knee are not touching. Go ahead and bend the knee as much as you need to. Keep stretching, keep reaching, keep pulling yourself forward. Trying to keep those shoulders in one line. Stretching forward, breathing here. Keep lengthening out. Keep trying to pull the forehead and knee together. Inhale, come up, change. Take both legs out in front of you, and you can go ahead and do another sit-up if you want. As soon as your legs touch them, as soon as your hands touch the mat, go ahead, take a big inhale, and sit up. Next is Paschimottanasana, and you're just gonna grab your toes with your peace fingers, and then walk back about 10 to 15 times till you feel nice and solid on your sit bones. Take a big inhale, exhale, slowly pull yourself forward, trying to bring your head to your toes. Keep pulling and stretching, keep reaching. Keep trying to pull yourself forward, using your arms here to really find that strength. Try to bring the forehead and toes to touch. Keep breathing, keep stretching, keep pulling, keep trying to pull the head and toes to touch. Inhale, come up, change. Next is spine twist. So you have options here too. You're gonna cross the right leg over the left. The left leg is bent. You want to keep the left leg out long. You feel like you're more grounded on your sit bones. You can go ahead and do that. And then you're going to take your right arm back behind you like a kickstand to help you sit up tall like a ballerina. You're going to bring the left arm up and then bring it on the outside of the right leg. Now you can stay just like this and find your twist. If you feel like you're sitting up tall and you have the ability to do this and it would work for you today, go ahead. You can take the left hand down to touch the left knee and wrap the right arm around into your hip crease and twist that way. But you decide what your story is. So take a big inhale, sit up tall like a ballerina. Exhale, twist. Inhale, grow. Exhale, twist. Inhale, grow. Exhale, twist, 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 twist. Inhale, come back to center and switch it out. Go ahead and cross the left leg over the right. Bring the right heel towards the glute or keep the leg out long. And again, you have the same options. The left arm will come back behind you like a kickstand. You'll bring the right arm up to the outside. You can take the hand down to touch the right knee, or you can wrap that left arm around to your hip crease. You decide. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, grow. Exhale, twist. Exhale, twist. We'll twist, twist, twist. Come back to center and shake it out. Whew. All right. Next up is our Kalabati breathing exercise. It's a little different than maybe you've done other times. It helps to release all the carbon monoxide from your body. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lick your lips. You'll take an inhale, and then I'm gonna demo it the first time, and then we'll go ahead and I'll clap for us to get started. But go ahead, lick the lips, and then you do half an inhale, or you do a full inhale, you exhale half. And then you breathe, you exhale out through your belly, through your mouth, so that your belly will snap like this. So the inhale is simultaneous, so you don't have to worry about it. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Go ahead with the lips. Take an inhale. Exhale halfway and begin. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we made it through, everyone. You can go ahead and take your Shavasana now. Do whatever you need to do. I'm going to leave you here in a second just so that you can take whatever it is you need for this. I really want to thank you for sharing your practice with me today. If you do have any questions or want to reach out, I'm on Facebook. I look forward to seeing you all on the mat in person again soon. So stay healthy, wash your hands, and take care of yourselves. All right, have a great day. And please take your Shavasana. You deserve it.